Went to school off and on from time to time. But the children out there, they were very cruel to me. And
Mike Gill, state of corruption. Let's call this Know Your Politician. Now, I've been telling you that Bill Shaheen and Gene Shaheen are corrupt. In fact, that they both run, and more Bill than Gene, your Governor Hassan and potential future Senator Hassan, and then with their new puppet, Van Ostrin, as the governor. Wow, all three positions. Well, do you really know Bill and Gene Shaheen? I'll bet you didn't know, most of you didn't know, they own jewelry stores, used jewelry. Let me go on. Ready? They're called Bill and Bob. I like to refer to them as Billy Bob. Right. They were partners. Bob is the brother-in-law of Bill. Right? All in the family. Let's go on. In running this small business, Gene Shaheen, on her own profile for running for senator, indicated that she is a small business owner, or was a small business owner. Right. Do you also know that same business? Turns out in 1980, there was a search warrant executed on Bill and Bob. The store. Turns out there was a burglary ring that sold $200,000 worth of stolen property from 27 residents to Bill and Bob. Right. Receiving stolen merchandise and selling it. This is Gene's claim to fame. And just another piece of corruption from Billy Bob. All right, let's go on. They founded Bill and Bob's, a sterling example, a shop with locations in both New Hampshire and Maine that sold used jewelry, silver, and leather items. The business co-owned by Bill Shaheen's brother-in-law and future state senator Bob Finelli. Future state senator. He became a senator after that. In 1980, a search warrant was executed on the property and investigating a burglary ring. Authorities said they had stolen $200,000 of properties from 27 residents. Finelli was indicted for allegedly buying $11,000 of stolen jewelry from the burglars. Finelli retained a lawyer, Robert Stein, who later became a partner of Bill Shaheen's law firm. They take care of their own. It was a known fact that Bill and Bob's would buy any silver gold without asking any question. One burglar told police, according to the September 16, 1980 report, which extensively covered the trial. In an affidavit, one of the burglars said that he paid $6,000 for jewelry by Finelli over a 2-day period. The burglar said that on one occasion he told Finelli he had several pieces of stolen jewelry on the beach by using a metal detector. During the trial, the prosecutor played a tape of the interview with Finelli saying many persons worked in the shop, including his wife at the York store, his mother-in-law, Josephine Shaheen, his brother-in-law, Bill Shaheen. Bill Shaheen would even work on the weekends after the arrest. It gets better. Bill Shaheen testified in court. He sold his stake to the business to Josephine in 1977 and became the United States Attorney of New Hampshire. Let's get this straight. Bill and Bob's jewelry store, the brother-in-law is indicted. They get caught with over $200,000 worth of stolen jewelry, and Billy becomes the U.S. attorney, and Bobby becomes a ward of the state. See? That's what happens when your name is Shaheen. The Shaheens were never charged. Finelli was convicted on 2 felonies for receiving property and 3 identical counts in Maine. The scandal destroyed the Finelli's political career. Jesus, I'm surprised he ain't fucking president. The Shaheens were never charged in connection with the crimes. Right. On the campaign trail, in speeches, in print, Shaheen would cite the experience with Bill and Bob's as proof that she knows how to run a small business. Wow, I guess you do. I also understand the importance of the small personal level because of the first 8 years that my husband and I were married, we were involved in partnership with a family business. Said in 2004, we had a very small business, a seasonal business in York Beach, Maine, but it was enough to teach me a very personal gut level with the issues you deal with as a small business. I had to deal with personal issues, meeting payroll and paying bills. Well, wait a minute, did you forget about the stolen property? Right. Meeting payroll? How about this? And he becomes the U.S. attorney. Do you see how this corruption continues? It continues and is protected out of the AG's office and the U.S. attorney. Know your candidates. Mike Gill, State of Corruption.